the unity of Valerio Sibanda, as well as also the then commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, that is retired General Chiwenga, made it possible, and also amongst other commanders, such as also because one of the commanders who played a pivotal role was actually Anselm Senyatwe. These commanders were, along others who have died, Susiso Moyo, and many more, they were united, they were one against Robert Gabriel Mugabe. That is why it became so easy for Robert Gabriel Mugabe to be substituted. It was just a very, very short match for Robert Gabriel Mugabe, and he was all of a sudden put to his place. What Mnangagwa has been working to do since 2017 was to cause rift between people who were united in 2017 to remove Robert Gabriel Mugabe. And I'm talking about military commanders, to cause rift between Senyatwe, Chiwenga, Valerio Sibanda, and others. And also part of the strategy that was implemented was to eliminate some as much as possible. That is why since 2017 up to date, the National Heroes Acre has been actually a busy platform, because we have seen the deaths of military generals 1 week after the other. Now, Mnangagwa's strategy is clear. He wants to come in between Chiwenga and Valerio Sibanda, and I'll be expanding on this, why I think so. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So how do you get this? You get this through analyzing Mnangagwa's counterintelligence strategy, especially against retired General Chiwenga. There is a fake account of Blessed Geza, which is written Comrade Blessed Ara Geza. And Blessed Geza, in some few days, he came out distancing himself from that account. In fact, numerous times he has distanced himself from that account. That account is run by the bedroom of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. It is meant to confuse the Chiwenga camp. It is meant to divide military personnel. Now, look at what it wrote on 24 November. Most probably before Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Was it after he effected changes? I'm not so sure, but listen to what it wrote, and they wanted this to appear to be a message that was written by Blessed Geza. It says, people should recall that retired General Valerio Sibanda has a history of breaking new grounds as an exceptionally disciplined, corrupt-free, and not scandal-ridden. Now, if you listen to just these words I have read, these are the words that are pushed by the Barakashis. Various Barakashis. Even look at also what was written by Professor Jonathan Moy about Valerio Sibanda when Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa announced his retirement. And this statement, you would actually, without doubt, notice that this is the counterintelligence of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Now, here is the story. Let me continue. He says, he was the first black Zimbabwean to command the Zimbabwe Staff College. He is also the first Zebra soldier to become ZNA commander, and notable the longest serving ZNA commander since independence. Additionally, he is the first Zebra soldier to hold the position of ZDF commander. Emmerson Mnangagwa trusts him more than any other soldier within Zimbabwe's political and military establishment. That statement alone is meant to make retired General Chiwenga and the other commanders of ZDF to be suspicious of Valerio so, of Valerio Sibanda. Apologies about that. Remember, Valerio Sibanda is not a talkative man. He is talked about, but you would never hear the man talking. So they take advantage of that to bring his name as they want to push out, to carry out a nefarious agenda. A part of that agenda is to cause a rift between retired General Chiwenga as well as him. There is absolutely nothing more than that or less than that. Now, let's continue. It says, I just want to, in contrast, in contrast, remember this statement is issued attached to blessed case, but this is a fake blessed case. But how many people can actually distinguish that on social media? Very, very few people can notice that this is a fake account. So they go on to say, in contrast, retired General Chiwenga's path to the presidency appears unlikely. His lack of discipline and propensity for mistakes makes him an unsuitable candidate to succeed Mnangagwa. So in simple terms, look at what they say. It is worth noting that Spander is poised to become the first Zipra member to assume the presidency. And by the way, this is the strategy that has been used by Mnangagwa to lure people to support his presidency through crook and hook. He has been promising all of those marbles, Nomona, they have been promised the deputy presidency. This chap, who is this? Even you discover that Whitnell Chivayo is promised the same thing. I'm talking of, yes, Gudawashe Takure. He is, you can see he is acting and living like one. He doesn't understand how deceptive Emmerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa is. It may end in tears with both Mnangagwa getting what he wants or retired General Chiwenga what he wants. Mnangagwa doesn't care. All he cares about is try by all means to pave his way to remain on top. Now, look at the behavior of individuals such as Chris Mutswangwa. They have been promised the same thing. The likes of Owen Mutangube. They are promised the same thing. The likes of Ziambi. They are promised the same thing. The likes of Paul Tempter Tukwarara. They are promised the same thing. This is how cunning Emmerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa is. He calls, and I can tell you that he doesn't promise them in a meeting. He calls them one by one. And that is why when, don't ever think that Chris Mutswangwa doing that press briefing, he was doing it on his own accord. He was not told by Emmerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa on what to say. He might have been told by Mnangagwa to go and tone down Gudawashe Takure, to give a false impression to retired General Chiwenga that what Gudawashe Takure is doing and putting in public domain are his own words. He is not sent by Mnangagwa. But in all fairness, he is indeed sent by Emmerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa. You know, when a political party is led by such a leader, there is confusion, there is pandemonium, and by the way, the mistake that he is making, he is trying to put together very, very selfish people who hate each other, people who are busy scheming against each other. That is why he has co-opted Gudawashe Takure, Paul Tempter Tukwarara, wants the same thing, is using the same strategy that was used by Takurai. Takurai bribed all the DCCs, bought them cars, gave them money. They co-opted him to the Central Committee. This is what Paul Temter Tukwarara is doing. He's bribing all the DCCs, donating to all the constituencies in Manicaland in an effort to secure the Central Committee seat. Thank you. Already some of the ZANU Barakashis have started campaigning for him. Expect that to take center stage today. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we be live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Umhlabane is signing off. Let me laugh and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I give you more. Okay. Also, to remember, you can support this channel financially by pressing